Welcome to SEO Conspiracy.com. No, this is not clickbait. You're not about to watch 3 free videos, then jump into some sales funnels. This is the real thing. This is the most advanced digital marketing tutorial in the world. And it is 100% free. Aren't you tired to listen to some people and they claim that this stuff is groundbreaking, game-changing, the 7 secrets, most advanced. And then you're like, okay, dude, what's next? Because I didn't see anything advanced or game-changing. Or some other people get on my nerves. Because either you feel like they're holding back or they're not telling you both sides of the coin. And the most obvious at the Google, okay, the official communication, people who talk, the Googlers, what do they tell you? Build the best website and the rest will follow. Okay, how do I build the best website? Well, you got to produce amazing content. Okay, how do I produce amazing content? Well, you got to be the best at what you can be. Okay, if you do not promote the content, it will not work. Whatever. Or you see it? Do you see it? It's war, my friend. It's war. This fly has been sent by the evil aliens to prevent me from telling you the truth. Look, I'm ready. This has been going on all night. It is 10:30 and oh, I got it. I think I need a bigger weapon. Hold on. Haha. Did I get it? Did I get it? I didn't get it. Damn. Even if you're not interested into digital marketing, just watch until the end to see if I win. I hear it flying. Is it politically correct to kill flies? Not sure. Might get in trouble for this again. So yeah, those people, I mean, before they worked for Google, not one was able to pull a single piece of content. Does it deserve to be worth it? Yeah, Danny Sullivan maybe, but the others, where's the track record? Like, how did they prove that they can build an awesome website that deserves to get links without getting them in one way or another? I don't know. Actually, yeah, I do know. They never were able to do it. Period. The list could go on forever about all the frustration and all the... But it doesn't matter. This is all about to change today. Let's see how a marketer who started his career in 1994 can do something a little different. For years, I wanted to take on this challenge. People who know me, they're like, okay, he's doing it. He's going for it. And it's not about proving anybody anything. It's about not having regrets. If I don't do this, I'm going to regret it. So even if people will tell me, wow, you're crazy. Well, it doesn't matter. And enjoy it before I change my mind. So let me explain. How can I teach you the high-level mindset meta stuff? And in the meantime, show you the work, like deep down in the dirt, high-level tactical stuff. How do I do that? How can I talk the walk and walk the talk at the same time? Here's my solution. On the SEO Conspiracy podcast, you are listening to it right now. I'm going to explain step by step, the most advanced digital marketing and SEO tutorial in the world. It's going to last 1 year minimum. It's a 1 to 5 year plan. And we're going to go break down every single step one by one. I gave out the whole SEO, semantic SEO layer before. It was a 2-hour long video, and I said that I compressed 15 hours of teaching into these 2 hours. So it's short and long at the same time. And now we're gonna go deep. We're gonna go wide, and we're gonna do the whole 9 yard. Some people, some amazing, very skilled content marketer are gonna explain to you the best operation ever, the most amazing, most creating, the campaign that you're, oh wow, I wish I did that. And at the other end of the spectrum, you will have a black hat SEO who has that amazing, fascinating trick to rank first on payday loans in less than 30 days. No, that's not, no, you can't do that. But you know what I mean. And I hear the fly. And in between, like both end of the spectrum, there are an infinity shades of gray. What I'm about to do is bridge the gap, connect both ends. I don't know, maybe you know, but do you know people who first are able to connect the high class, high flying, high level, top 0.001% of the best content creators with the safest black hat SEO technique for link building? I don't know anyone. I do know a couple of people, but they're not talking. They will not share it. Did you see the fly passing behind me? Did you see it or no? Let me say it again. I don't see anyone going from, the high class, top content that deserves to get noticed. It does exist, but you do have to frame. You do have to do some promotion. It's not just you publish and poof, everybody gets interested. That's a lie. And then, black hat SEO is not illegal. It's not against the law. Google guidelines is not the law. And even if you get caught, I have the solution. Yeah, manual penalty for links is not the end of the world. Less than 7 days to get out. I started in marketing in the early 90s. Yeah, 1994, out of college in New York. But even in college, I did some internship at Cartier, the French luxury goods company in the headquarters in New York. So I officially started in 1990, even in college, because I was also an entrepreneur. I was doing business. First time I understood the law of offer and demand. Students want a party? Well, some people have to organize the parties. And I did. It didn't matter if other students were organizing the party. I was like, okay, I'm going to do it different. In 2004, I got into SEO and started from the black hat side. I have no shame. I can admit it because I'm a search engine hacker. Search engine hacker is different than a black hat who just takes on somebody else's findings and uses it to make money. I'm about cracking the code. I'm about to go inside the matrix and figure out what does Google want. It took me exactly 3 months of working 20 hours a day, 7 days a week during a SEO contest. And I got it. I know and what and how to feed the beast. I know what does Google want. And since then, I've been reversing it. Not reversing it. I've been reinforcing this SEO layer. And I was the first to talk about semantic SEO. It was 2012 when I explained my theory, my strategy of what I call the topical mesh in English, or the cocon sémantique in French. That's the official starting point of what was, for the time, pre-groundbreaking, and it did become the number one strategy in France. It becomes the best practice. It became an idea. It's unbelievable. And I did give it out for free in 2012. So I do know what I'm getting into a little bit, okay? I'm not going into blind. I don't know what's going to come out of it. All I know, it's going to be good and positive, and maybe it won't work. Maybe I'll fail. Maybe I'll quit. But that's okay. You can fail. It's allowed, especially in SEO. After Google, I moved on into YouTube, then Facebook, then Twitter, Instagram. It's all the same thing. Twitch, TikTok. Yeah, I figured it out. I can see what other people don't see. I understand it. It takes a lot of time, tens of thousands of hours, okay? But I got it. I know. And I know also that it's not all for the better. I'm aware that any platform, it comes out with a great spirit of doing something good. And then about 1.5 years later, marketers come in. And, it becomes different to just stay polite on the nice side. And if it's not illegal, it's legal in marketing. All you have is, as a judge, can you look at yourself in the mirror? Are you okay with what you're doing? And my value, my life, my career has been about being truthful, for the worse and for the better. Sometimes it took me down some rabbit hole that I wish I didn't go after this, but and this channel, SEO Conspiracy, the idea originated about myth busting, telling our truth, the truth, about all those urban legends, about all those lies, about all those myths that carry on year after year in SEO, and people are making insane amount of money with lies, with things that don't exist, like domain authority, okay? It does not exist. Watch the second video that came out of SEO Conspiracy, and we debunk domain authority. And we're going after every single myth one by one. What I'm doing here is different. What I'm doing here is about providing value. I'm about to take on a very difficult challenge. But if I don't do it, I will regret it. I know. Let's get out of the way. What do I sell? I will not monetize directly with ads, online course, whatever it is. I don't have anything against that. The short-term gain, I've been doing it since 2004. I just don't want to do it here. This is not what it is about. I do have a couple of tools to sell. You can hire me as a SEO consultant, but besides that, there's no hidden agenda. In marketing, some people sell dreams, others make you dream. Guess where do I belong? What I've been doing my entire career is giving without asking anything back, and it works. I don't know what's going to come out of it. All I know that if I go to the end, it's going to work. Something good is going to come out. What? I don't know. And I don't even know if I'm going to succeed. I might fail. I might quit. Watch me. I am the best at figuring out how to match offer and demand. I am the best at completing full circle using all the tools we have at our disposal. Technical, content, popularity, on page, insight, off page, off site. I can tell you that my thing works. My solution does work. I have the track record to prove it. However, I'm not going to show you client testimonials. I'm not going to show you analytics charts. And I will not show you my bank account. What I'm about to teach you is not the siloing or topical clustering or whatever. No, no, no. It's a complete strategy from content marketing to Black Hat SEO. We build this strong SEO layer that we integrate into content marketing. And then we put a twist, the icing on the cake, with a very smart, very qualified, and not risky at all Black Hat SEO strategy. And it's up to you. I'm going to give you all the tools, all the assets you need and the skills to achieve the best results. There's no question mark left. The only question mark is, do you have the means? Is it worth it to go after that keyword? Do you have the resources, time and or money? But other than that, the mechanics is really obvious. I figured it out. It's not hard. Well, it is hard. Okay, you can't pretend to be first on a very competitive keyword without doing anything. If you don't have time and or money, no, I can't help you, and nobody can. I hope you know that the best ideas don't do anything. Action is required. The worst enemy of SEO, the worst enemy of digital marketing is not doing anything. But if you have the plan, if you can grab on the rails that I'm going to give you to go get results, and if you are better than the other ones, meaning if you can steal me instead of just copying what I do, and if you can absorb the knowledge and make it your own, that's even better. I want you to spy on me. I want you to steal me. I talk the walk and I walk the talk in the meantime. Reason why it works is that it's been since 2004, then 2007, and then I started thinking about it 2004, then apply it 2007, then gave it out for free to the world in 2012. But sorry, it was in French. My mistake. Nobody is perfect. And hundreds, thousands of people applied it because I give it out and I say, do whatever you want. Then some developers raise the fingers and say, hey, we understand what you're doing. We like it. Let me help out. And we built some amazing tools. We have the most advanced semantic analysis tools in the world, for sure. Why? Because we've been so far ahead. 2012, who was talking about semantic SEO besides me in 2012? So I try to break it down into very simple steps you can follow, even if it comes from very complex scientific, not very complex, but still, there are algorithms, and scientific papers and patents. I had to read all of them. Number two, that strategy is complete. When I released it in 2012, yeah, maybe it was just about Google SEO. Today, no. It's about 360, the game of search. I only do that, okay? I only do search. But search happens all over the place. I don't care if it's on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok, and some platforms are more or less searchable. Twitch is not the best for search, but I still figure out a hack on that nobody is saying about how to grow on Twitch, and it's right in front of everybody, but nobody does it, and nobody talks about it, and I don't know why. I'm trained. I've hacked Google, then YouTube, then Facebook, then Twitter, then Instagram, and all of them. Figure it out. LinkedIn. I'm not saying it's easy. But I know how and what to feed Google search engines and any social media platforms. I can explain to you the mechanics. I can explain to you how it works. The only question mark left is, do you have the means? Do you have time and or money? And also, maybe, are you creative? Are you good enough? That's also maybe a question mark, but not that relevant, actually, because even if you are not the most creative person on earth, you can still achieve success. It will work, and you will find your public. My strategy is also very interesting because everybody can do it. Even if you won't do the Black Hat SEO, even if you won't do the content marketing, even if you just do the Topical Mesh, the best semantic SEO layer in the world, you will win. You will get results. Now, I'm giving you the Formula One, the best of the best, for you to rank on the top keywords, on the most competitive keywords, to win the game of attention, meaning to also become an authority in your industry. Also to get to work on word of mouth, meaning that you work on popularity, notoriety, and authority. That's what I call the traffic in 3/3. And I like my pie to be 3/3 almost equal. And that requires to get out of just the SEO in itself. You need to do everything around SEO if you want to build authority, meaning if you want to build a brand, if people are going to type the name of the website in Google or in the address bar. And notoriety is not about getting links for PageRank. It's about getting high value, qualified traffic, and it will or not impact the popularity, meaning the part of organic search in your traffic pie. Do you have a traffic pie that looks like perfect 3/3 or not? Everybody sucks. Myself, I suck. I've known how to do a proper job since the beginning. Why do a good job if it works by doing half of the quarter of what is required? And old school SEO was easy. Title tag and backlinks. Lots of backlinks. That's it. It was all about backlinks. Now, it's a little, and it's not just about SEO on Google, and especially Google, the computer version. What about mobile? What about voice? What about the whole ecosystem around you? So everybody can do it. It's for everyone. And maybe you won't apply it right now, but you will understand and it's going to click. One day you'll figure it out. And hopefully you'll remember me that day. That's the only thing I'm selling right now. And the last part is the last asset of my strategy is me. Yes, I believe that not only I was good at crafting, at integrating the whole strategy, but also I really worked and I really improved on the way I'm teaching, on the way I explain things. Oh, did you see it? Did you see it? Did you see the fly? This fly has been ruining my night. Oh, I see it. Oh. Come on, fly. Where are you? Every time I stand up, it's hiding. If the fly is still alive at the end of this video, I will spare its life. I'll be the one jumping out of the window. Let's get back to business. Listen, even if I was the dumbest marketer in the world, I've been doing this for 30 years, 1994 as a marketer, 2004 as a digital marketer. And I'm still standing, going strong. Even if I was like the worst, doing it for so long, don't you think I figured out a couple of things? And I might have a couple of things to teach you, don't you think? Just watch. Watch and learn. Watch and learn on two levels. One, SEO conspiracy. Over here, on the podcast, audio, video, text, image, the whole content marketing strategy, I will explain step by step, 52 episodes, 1 year of content, once a week, the Topical Mesh, the most advanced digital marketing strategy with the most advanced SEO tutorial in the world, both in one. Then you will have to go to seoconspiracy.com and subscribe to the newsletter, because in real time, I will document my journey into applying what I preach. In real time, you can observe, you're welcome to spy on me doing the actual work. And you are watching one layer, which is the part of the content marketing strategy. The SEO layer hasn't started. And you understand why I need a little bit of preparation. So we're not starting to work today. I'm just setting up framing the concept and letting you know where you need to go if you want to watch me. It's going down in the newsletter by email for couple of very real reasons. Number one, to document in real time, and also to do some screen share is now possible on SEO Conspiracy because this is also an audio podcast. And every time I show something on screen, I need to make sure that it's 100% understandable in the audio version. And also, once you understand my whole strategy, you will know why I can't do it in real time, or I just have to do this. And in order for me to do this for free, I do have to do some work also on the side. I would love to do it full time, playing on YouTube and so on, but not possible. And emails also, I like the intimacy. I like this moment we're going to spend together where I'm going to disclose everything. Nothing to hide. I will show step by step what I do. So one level, everything you need to know and to do about the strategy, and level 2, by email, week after week, I will tell you step by step what I do, and you'll be invited to watch. Even if you come in way after the launch, the launch date, you will still start from day one via emailing, the whole scenario. You're not going to jump in on week 48 not knowing where does that come from. But of course, it's more interesting if you start from the beginning when I start, because you'll be able to follow my process and actually do it in the meantime. If you do activate in the same time than me, and you do the work step by step at the same time as me, that would be wonderful. That would be the most amazing thing, because it does work, and I know I'm pretty confident that I will win. But I can totally fail, I can totally quit. It can totally not work. I'm taking a big risk. I'm freestyling here. No, not holding anything back. Not doing the way I would do it usually, meaning I will be prepared way in advance, but not real time like I'm about to do right now. So it's pretty nuts, and I don't know if you've heard of somebody doing it. Please share. Please let me know. Again, going from both ends of the spectrum, okay? High-class content marketing to very sophisticated, very safe black hat SEO. Who is doing that? Who is bridging that gap and willing to share openly? No BS. No pretending. I'm going to tell it like it is. And watch the other videos where I'll tell you everything. Another very important thing you need to learn about me is I don't copy. I don't step on anybody. I've built my thing. A lot of people copied me. A lot of people stepped on me. But as far as I know, I didn't take anybody's stuff. And that's very important, that you understand that I'm not here to get anybody. And I don't even need to prove that I'm better than those others, most advanced SEO or digital marketing tutorials. Whatever they do, it doesn't matter. What matters is what we are going to do together. And I think it's going to be cool because I'm excited. And when I get into that state, it usually is a good sign. When I'm about to do something like this and I'm excited about it, I also have the skills to empower people. I've been teaching for such a long time. I've been consulting since 2004, really into digital marketing. And I got better. I improved on how I teach. Even with my broken English, it won't be a problem. I can still be sure, because I've been teaching it for the past 10 years, numerous times, every day for 10 years. This Topical Mesh, my strategy of Semantic SEO, integrated into content marketing and a black hat SEO layer on top of it. Furthermore, what I'm about to do is way beyond anything I taught to my students or to my clients. Way beyond. Because we don't need to do the entire thing like 360. Even some people will apply like 10, 50, 20%, and it's already great. But the 100% I give them is already huge. But it's not the 100% that I'm about to give out for free. Okay? It's probably one quarter, one third of the complete package. And the program I've prepared is, one round, 52 videos, 52 podcasts, 1 year. And then round 2, we're going to go dig deeper in certain elements. We're building a big wall, and each brick is more or less dense and more or less also interesting to cover. And the most interesting bricks on year 2, 3, 4, 5, I want to go back and dig deeper, and things change. Maybe Twitch will not be there anymore. Maybe Google will have failed. Maybe, I don't know. We don't know. That's the way it works on the internet. It's blazing fast, lightning speed. If you don't know how to adapt, you die. A good SEO is like a cockroach. It will never die. We can survive a nuclear war. I mean, virus, pandemic, come on, joke. And that's also something I want to teach you, how to be resourceful, how to never give up. That's the quality number one. If there's one mindset that you need to work on, is never giving up. A good SEO, great SEO, never gives up, ever. Of course, my flow is not for everyone. Of course, my style is not for everyone. And you might not like French people. You might not like French people who look like a bad boy with a hat and beard. And it's okay, okay? It's okay. There is enough all over the place for everyone. Everything I will say will make sense. I've been teaching it for a long time. 10 years is a long time teaching the same thing over and over. And of course, that thing evolved. What I taught in 2012, the rails, like the main spirit and the main concept is still the same. Nothing has changed and nothing will change ever, forever. It's engraved in marble. I'm good at taking out this question mark of how do I achieve results. I'm really good at it. And I led a path to I was going to say victory, and that's what it's all about, okay? And your victory, your level of ambition might not be mine. It's okay. Our keywords might be different. Our industry might be different. Everything is different. And that's the beauty of it. Being able to give you an overall global strategy that works for everyone, regardless of your money, regardless of your skills, regardless of your website. It works. It does work if you apply it. And you bring it down to your level. That's the only thing. I'm going for the big one, okay? I'm going to lay out the strategy to be the number one, the authority on the most competitive, the most challenging topics. And then it's up to you to bring it down a notch. Or even if you're able to tell me, okay, I can level up on what you said, then I'll be very happy. My world is search. I do search, only search, and I'm all about search. Paid, organic, on social media, on YouTube, on Google, wherever, in real life. If people search, I want to be there. And search is the best out of all the pipelines, out of the entire game of winning the attention of your potential customer. Search is the best for one single little detail, which is called intent, user intent. If people search, they are in a way different mindset than if you're there hanging out on Facebook or watching videos on YouTube. People search on YouTube and people search on Facebook. So, but you understand what I mean? If you are in search mode, you're already into the information, not conversion funnel, information funnel, where you spend 60% of the time gathering information, 30% of the time you're evaluating, comparing, and only 10% of the time you're into conversion. Everybody fights in those 10%. Some people pretend to be doing the being helpful, and they want to sell. They pretend to help, but they're not genuinely giving everything without asking anything back. They're always, because they call it the conversion funnel. If you call it the information funnel, and if you understand that 90% of it is not about making the sale, it's about helping out, it's about bringing answer to questions, it's about giving solutions to problems. And guess what? Once you go down to the 10% where you get into the conversion funnel, if you were helpful all the way during the 90% of the time where that person is interested in the situation, okay, well, I think you got a big advantage over all the other ones who are just playing the supposedly game of attention, but they're really just into selling. So it's a very different mindset. And if you are just about converting, buy or leave, because that's what e-commerce and a lot of way to sell on the internet is just, okay, you buy or you leave. No other option. Binary. I think there's a third and a fourth and a fifth. There's so many different levels of engagement that you can do if you are a little bit creative, if you believe a little bit that it's not binary and it's not just buy or leave and come back eventually when you want to buy again. Okay, I saw it, the fly. The fly is back, my friend. War is upon us. I might get in trouble for killing a fly on social media, huh? I don't know if you're allowed to do that. I don't hear the fly anymore. Is the SEO or the fly gonna survive? You probably know SEO. You probably know digital marketing. You have parts of it. You might be technical. You might be more content. You might be more about links. But you have the whole global thing, and you also have the mindset. Do you have the tricks? Are you able to go very tactical? Number one, you do this. Number two, you do this. Number 3, 4, 5, clack, the whole checklist. I got it. I got you. And like I said, it's gonna go way beyond anything I usually teach to my clients and my students, because they don't need the whole thing. They don't need it. Really, they don't. It's already way advanced for most of them, and it's also way practical in a sense that, remember, we all suck. You don't need to be so good. You just have to suck less than everybody else in front of you. Let me tell you about that strong SEO layer, or what I call the topical mesh, in 10 steps. Step one is about who are you talking to, buyer persona, customer journey, all that stuff, and who are you? SWT analysis, and many exercises who will help you understand what you're selling really beyond the product. What is the benefit? What is what is your why? Going from the why to the how and the what. Step 2 is about building a mind map of content, the content strategy. Build on the buyer persona. You first put yourself in the shoes of your target, and you think about what is a person gonna ask, what is the person is looking for. And then step 3, you put the offer back onto the demand, and you don't do it like everybody else, putting out the offer, and that's the what, and then you maybe think about the how next, and eventually one day, but most likely don't, think about the why. We start from the why, we go into the how, and then the what. And very tactical, okay? Very deep down with tricks, with tips. Number 4, we are building the actual siloing, the actual structure with very nice juice-proof silos and following the proximity, semantic proximity between topics and all that. That's the structure. Then next step is about on page, the page in itself. How can I teach you very easily with one simple, so simple, that trick? I can't make it simpler. Explaining to you semantic SEO with the mystery word game, I don't know anything simpler than that. And that's all you need to know. If you want, we talk about the results software, or talk about the Salton cosinus or ngram or TF-IDF or all those 5 to 10 algorithms you need to know. Topical PageRank, of course. That's a main one. That's a big one. No. The mystery war game. That's what we will play, and it works. Then we step back and we integrate this beautiful semantic SEO layer inside an amazing content marketing strategy. But also, we'll learn about how to smell the SERP, the perfume, the footprint. What does Google want? Future versus what does Google has? Present and past. Not the same thing. This is the highest, most advanced skill that I can offer you. There's nothing more powerful than knowing, understanding what does Google want in the future. Everybody is wrong. Everybody is giving is giving Google what it has already. It's so much simpler, so much smarter to give Google what it wants. But yes, it does require a little bit of skills, a little bit of work to figure it out. My tens of thousands of hours spent staring at those search engine result pages, you might not have to do that because I've done the work for you. And next, you also have to bring this black hat SEO, what's so-called black hat SEO. But again, it's not illegal. I don't care if Google agrees or not. But to own some links, to have control over some of your links, definitely not all of them. Let's say 1/4, 1/3. You need to have control over them. If you don't, it will be difficult. And if you don't promote your content, it's going to be impossible. You will not make it. It is not true. It does not work. It might work for 0.001% of the pyramid of content producers. If I was betting only on the content that got links organically, I wouldn't be sitting in front of you. No, I wouldn't be having the stock. No way. Because I would be in debt. I would be working. I would be having a job. I would not be a SEO consultant who was almost like semi-retired for the past 5 years. I was working less than 10 hours a week, between 5 to 10 hours a week for 5 years. I was all good. And then this thing that we got locked in, got me back to work. So you might thank the virus, because thanks to the virus, I'm back into the game and hungrier than ever. I think that was good. I was too early to take on retirement, and I'm happy to be back in the game. For the past 5 years, I did not communicate. I didn't do anything publicly. I was talking to my clients, my students, and that's it. The overall digital strategy is in 5 main steps. Number 1 is you got to audit the assets. Number 2 is about branding. Number 3 is about market analysis. Number 4 is about sales. Everybody is confusing branding and sales, and marketing and sales. No, it's not the same game. It all works towards the same goal, but not using the same techniques. You can't measure with the same KPI and so on. And everybody's confused between branding / marketing and sales. Even Wikipedia is confused. I checked, and no, I don't agree with the way they present it. I don't know. I do my way, and my way is about telling you what is sales and what is marketing. And then the last part is about strategic growth. And I believe if you reach that part, well, you don't need me anymore. In 1 year, I'm going to cover 52 topics. That's the first round. And then some new stuff might come in, and we might dig deeper into stuff that I already spoke about. But let me go through the main topics. And what's interesting is that you'll see that it's only a team of two, me and Stephanie, my right-hand woman, not man, who does a beautiful job, wonderful job at doing everything that I don't want to do. So thank you very much. And we take on this humongous strategy that might seem very intimidating for some people. And it's chilled. It's it's work. Of course, it's work, but it's not. I produced a daily vlog for 1 year, one video a day. I know that part of producing content. No. Even if I'm going to work towards one video a day on SEO conspiracy, I'm not doing it one day for the next. I have a secret sauce. It's called preparation. Let me have a drink. And then we will end up this video with the fly still alive. Yep, I don't hear it. So we will talk about SEO, existing website audit, technical content, popularity, market analysis, SWT, competition, smell of the SERP, buyer persona, user intent, customer journey, topics, keywords, exploring the topic, branding, marketing, SEM, SEO, SEA, SMO, SSM, content marketing, influencers, emailing, display, in real life. Yeah, you got to communicate in real life. That's where I come from. There was no internet back then. Started. It was the early days of the web, but I come from the real life marketing. Public relations, sales, SEO again, PPC, search, display, affiliate, emailing, outreach, adware, partnership, such as strategic growth, market penetration, product development, market expansion, diversification, acquisition. Oh, I heard a fly. This is the conclusion. Don't go anywhere. Is this my last chance to kill the fly, or is the fly going to win? Should we let the fly live? Let's conclude. There is not one way to win. My way is the best, but you have plenty of very good, very talented, very skilled, better than me. They might know better one element of my strategy, but they might be like the best at emailing, for example, okay? But I'm the best at integrating the whole thing. I'm the one who can see the complete picture. And again, going from extreme, opposites attract. I don't know anybody else who is doing it and willing to share. That's very important. And share for free. Oh, the fly is right there on top of the screen. I'm not gonna smack the screen, and it's licking it's cleaning its wings. No, I didn't get it. Okay, it's flying over there. Oh, I think I got it. I think I did. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%, but I saw something like falling and not flying off. Wow. Victory is upon us before the end of this video. This is a sign. Remember, that fly was sent by evil aliens trying to prevent me from telling you the truth. And I have a long history with that fly. It's been a few hours that this one single fly has been toying with me. Never give up. It ain't over until it's over. Never give up. And there's not one way to achieve success in SEO, in digital marketing, but you do have to be the best at one point or another. You can't just compare yourself to others. It's possible. It's not. I really wish I could snap my fingers and take out all this mystery book, like Matrix style, like in, SEO. But no, we have to do the work. We have to walk the talk the walk, and walk the talk, in that order. We will do that together. So go down to seoconspiracy.com, go subscribe, nothing to lose. If I don't behave well, call me out. Okay? If I don't do a proper job, call me out. And if I want to quit, call me out. If I don't succeed, call me out. Let's do this. Watch me. Spy on me. Thank you. I hear that fly. Thanks for watching. Let me go get the fly.